I wanted to update you guys and just kind of share about my toddler's favorite toys, routines that are working for us, how we do quiet time, what potty training is looking like, our plans for Rocky's 4th birthday, clothing haul for them. I'm of course going to be sharing just my life and what I'm up to too, but that will be the majority of my chats.
Dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's going over with green. So easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out every living thing. Every living.
Hello you guys, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Kyleen. I did a little bit of prepping for this vlog and I was writing out things that I wanted to share with you guys today, and I realized they are all about my toddlers, and that is because I am a toddler mom and this is what is basically consuming my life right now. I wanted to update you guys and just kind of share about my toddler's favorite toys, the things they're actually playing with, routines that are working for us, some sleepless night chats that I need to vent about, how we do quiet time, what potty training is looking like, our plans for Rocky's 4th birthday, clothing haul for them. I'm of course going to be sharing just my life and what I'm up to too, but that will be the majority of my chats today because like I said, this is my life. I am heavy deep in toddler world. I have a almost 2.5-year-old and an almost 4-year-old, which is crazy, but I was sitting here rotating their toys because I've been noticing they have not been playing in here like at all, and all they want to do right now is do like imaginary play, open-ended play, and they're just running everywhere throughout the house, and staying in this like one little room is not really what they want to do. I'll have to overlay some footage of my couch right now because all they want to do is jump on my couch and make forts and be crazy. And so I'm trying to make this playroom a little bit more enticing because when my house looks like it does right now, I just like get so overwhelmed, and I spent a lot of time and money on this playroom, so I really want them to like be drawn back into here, although I do know that this is probably their age, their stage of life. So the first thing that I did was I switched out all of these like little cubbies from toys to open-ended play stuff. I set up like a little track on top so that they can like play cars, and then like house and like garage type stuff, and then I put like some of their favorite characters up there. There's Paw Patrol, there's Spidey, and then like little bridges. There's some like makeup stuff for Echo and like Doctor Play, some scarves, like all of that kind of stuff that was on that toy shelf, the little dollhouse that used to be in here. And I swapped that out and I put a clothing rack full of all of their costumes because all they want to do all day long is be dressed up in costumes, and they were in this drawer before and I just wanted to display them. I wanted it to be easier for them to see their options and just have more fun. A lot of the costumes are Rocky's because Echo actually only wants to wear Rocky's costumes. I have an Anna and Elsa dress for her and she refuses to put them on. I even bought her Ghost Spider because she really likes Spidey and his amazing friends, and she didn't want that either. She just wants to be a Spin. So I'm trying to just make it look a little bit more appealing. I did just purchase a couple dresses from Gap. They were doing 50% off, and I got like a Snow White one, and I think it was a Rapunzel one, but they are less like poofy and tooly, I don't know how to say that, but the reason she doesn't love them is she says they're itchy, so I'm really hoping that those will help her want to dress up in like girly things too. I get it, she has an older brother who just wants to play bad guy all day long, but I just like don't want to like not put any attention towards that, and I'm excited to show her those, but those don't come in for a couple of days. But I'll just add them to the rack when we get there. I just have to say, it is really crazy how much like toddlers' interests change from like infancy to what I would call like true toddlerhood right now. And I'm very glad that I've stuck to, for the most part, like open-ended play toys, because they are the things that they constantly go back to. Whenever I get like little specific toys of something that they're like super into, that's like kind of just like one-time play thing. Within a week they're like not interested. And of course, like you guys see, I have like little figurines and stuff of the characters that they like, but I feel like that's like the best way I'm finding to like not spend a ton of money continuously on toys, and really just get them to like want to play, if that makes sense. I did do an entire video on our playroom and I linked like everything that was in here, so if you guys are looking for toddler toys, I will leave that down below. But also, if you guys have certain things that you swear by and you have toddlers that they just like play so much with, let me know. Rocky's birthday, like I said, is coming up, and I am kind of struggling with ideas of what to get him because I want to keep all of that in mind. I don't want to just like buy things because it's his birthday and then just like a week later he'll be over it. So I'm trying to be very intentional with what we decide to get him. So if you have anything, definitely leave it down below for me. You guys were considering getting a white couch with toddlers from the girl who swore by keeping it clean. Just don't do it, okay? Don't. The aftermath of toy rotation always kills me, and this honestly isn't even that bad, but I hate putting it all away. I posted a little photo of my kids to my Instagram stories yesterday about quiet time and just my kids being really patient during nap time if they wake up early. And a lot of you guys wanted to know like what I did to get to this point, because my kids are extremely patient and I get a quiet time out of Rocky every single day for 2 to 2.5 hours, and Echo, it still takes like a 2 to 3 hour nap. And if either of them wake up early, I'm doing quotes because Rocky doesn't fall asleep, but if either of them wake up early, they will both just stay until it is time to wake up. Sometimes Echo wakes up anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour before her like typical nap, and instead of crying, she will literally just lay in her crib with a couple books and just chill until it is time for me to come get her. And Rocky does 2 to 2.5 hours of quiet time uninterrupted, which I feel like just like says enough on its own. But I wanted to share like my best tips and tricks with you guys because this truly is like game changing for my day. If I don't have a break throughout the day, I am so much less patient throughout the rest of the day, and truly I need a break because that is when I get any and all of my work done. And I really do believe it helps my kids as well just kind of have a second to themselves to just kind of like recoup, reset, and just honestly like do their own thing, you know? And so I wrote down some tips for basically Rocky for his quiet time and how we've kind of like seamlessly gotten to this point. I do implement as much of this with Echo as well, so I feel like that's why it's already kind of like rubbing off on her, but I'm gonna share my experience with Rocky. So Rocky will be 4 in a month, and he was still taking naps about a month or 2 ago, and honestly some days he still does fall asleep. I would say maybe once a week, sometimes twice, he will still fall asleep, but I was noticing about 2 months ago that he was fighting his naps a ton. And so instead of like just ending them early, I would give him the option to either do quiet time, I would give him a few books, a few toys, and just some things to play with, and I'd say you can either play, read, or sleep. Now I will preface, Rocky's personality is very much so a rule follower, and so that does really help me in this case, but he would do just that. He would just read books, he would kind of just like play around his room. I truly did not care what he was doing in his room as long as he wasn't like being destructive. We do have a monitor so I can check him on my phone. This worked pretty well, but I was noticing about an hour and a half in, he was kind of just like getting bored. And so I ended up having him take the Tony box in with him on his nap, and he can pick 2 Tonys that he gets to listen to while he does quiet time. And I swear you guys, that has just like extended it entirely for me. He loves it. He loves quiet time. He literally asks for it and he tells me like he's excited to do it. There's truly no fuss or fight about it. Sometimes he does get a little bored and he'll kind of call for me and I'll go swap out some toys, but that maybe happens like once a week max, and he does so well with it. As far as like our routine goes for it, I still do my normal nap time routine. I still read him a book, I still turn on his sound machine, I still like shut the curtains and like turn off the lights, although he will a lot of times just open the curtains and I truly just like don't care as long as I said like he's just like having a good time. But I feel like mimicking that like nap time routine really has helped us too. I will say the times that I've said, hey, if you're really good, we can watch TV when you wake up, or we can play with this new toy when you wake up, that always bites me in the ass because then he is just like sitting there thinking about doing that. and he's a lot less patient. So from personal experience, I would say try not to do that. Just be like, this is your quiet time, I'll come get you. When you're ready, you can fall asleep or you can play, and just start from there. Now, I know 2 to 2.5 hours may seem like a really long time to you guys, and if that seems like crazy to you, I would say start slow. Try and reach for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and as they get there, just slowly start to kind of push it back, and hopefully you can get to like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. But you just kind of have to know your kid and know what they're going to allow you to do. I hope this is helpful. I truly swear by quiet time, it literally helps me get so much done. It helps him reset, and it's just really been extremely beneficial to our family. So hopefully some of those things work for you guys. And if you have any other tips, comment them down below. I truly tried to make my videos like very interactive because I want to learn from you guys too. I'm sure there's so many things that I'm missing, and I want people to come to it and come to the comments and be able to just like get as much as they can, because there's truly so many things with parenthood that is hard to figure out, and I personally will take any help that I can get. Okay, little Zara back to school haul for Rocky. I want to kind of share my thought process of how I shop for him, because I just like things to be simple and be able to like mix and match. So I basically got 4 different shirts in multiple colors. I have this like little plain pocket tee in black and white. I have these little button, half button Henleys in a light blue and in a cream, which by the way, this was $10. And then I found this shirt, which I loved the most, so much that I got it in 4 colors. Literally just a plain shirt with this like little details, but I got it in black, blue, red, and yellow. And then I got a couple muscle tees for him in just black and white. As far as shorts go, I went through his closet and we weren't lacking that many shorts, so I just got 2 basics. These cargo styles, and then just this like plain like little cotton shorts. But I like to size down in shorts for Rocky from Zara and up in t-shirts, because I like the whole like shorter short baggy t-shirt look for him. And then I also got this outfit for him. This was sent to us from the company Tones, which is the kids version of nudes, and the quality is so good. I love just, again, the plain colors. These shorts do run a little bit big, so I will most likely just roll them. But if you're looking for like a little bit of a higher quality option as far as clothes for toddler boys, Tones is great too. As far as Zara goes for girls, or for Echo in this case, I like to get like more fancy pieces. They were doing a sale, so that's why I got these, but I thought this would be so cute for pictures on the beach. We are going to California, which I'll share with you guys a little bit later. But yeah, Zara, I don't really love for basics. I love for just like kind of statement pieces. I thought these shorts were so cute. And then, I don't know, this shirt was just super cute and it was on sale. I just thought it would be cute with like biker shorts or something. Typically, I do get her the same situation where it is smaller shorts and a larger shirt, or true to size shirt. But I kind of just grabbed like what was in stock because it was on sale. But yeah, they have super cute, just like really good quality, really pretty pieces too. I do love the boys section for like better quality pieces for Rocky too. Those are just not pieces that I pick for like his daily wardrobe, because he's a boy and he's crazy and he just like kind of gets everything super dirty, although Echo is actually a little bit dirtier than Rocky. But I get those for like more special occasions. Like he doesn't usually like wear clothes like that just on a day-to-day. He's almost always in like comfy shorts and an oversized t-shirt. So that's just how I personally like to shop for them. I am gonna make an H&M purchase soon for Echo with basics. A lot of her basics still fit her from the size before, and she's not going back to school, which is why I did Rocky's first. I do try to space them out because I don't like love to spend a ton of money over and over. But yeah, that's just kind of how I shop for them. I did get 2 pieces for Echo from Tones though sent over, and I wanted to show them really quick because they're so dang cute. Like, are you kidding me? These are so dang cute. This quality is insane. This is so soft, so thick. I want this in my size. I just like fell in love with that. And then this material too is just so yummy. It is a ribbed little shirt for her. Like I said, they're a little bit pricier, but their quality is insane. They did send this over to me, but I am equally as obsessed nonetheless. I want to share with you guys, we finally have office progress. We kind of went crazy with what we could do over the weekend. We still have quite a bit to do, so I'll show you guys, but there is good progress. Also, just a quick update on potty training. Echo is doing so good. Everything is getting so much easier. She completely tells us when she has to go. She's waking up dry from naps. Number 2 is getting easier for her, which was kind of hard for the first few days. And I just feel like we did it at the perfect time and it's just been great. So just a positive little update there. Right, Nathaniel is working, so don't mind him. But we got the bookshelves fastened to the wall, for lack of a better word. They are bracketed and nail gunned in. And then we got little fill pieces for the top because it was like ½ an inch off from the ceiling. We still need to get these wood pieces because I want to put them all the way down to here on both sides to make it more of like a custom look. But we also did my little makeshift desk. We got a piece of wood. We stained it to match the wood in here, but I am curious what you guys think because we're gonna have like this piece of wood right here. And the way that our house was built, like there's just so many uneven walls. And so this is kind of like having a gap here. So my question is do we put that same trim like all the way down this side too? And if we do we have it sit on this side or like on this side, if that makes sense? We also laid out the rug and hung this curtain right here. It already feels like 100 times better in here. We had so much crap in here because we were just like at a standstill for so long. But we still have a lot to do. I'm sure you guys saw Nathaniel's cords are just like kind of like dangling off the desk, and we still need a new desk and a new office chair for him. We're trying to figure out if we want to splurge on it, and I'm leaning towards yes, because we've bought in a couple like cheaper desks over the last like almost 10 years that we've lived together. And one, the desk is like the statement when you walk in, and so I want it to like look nice, but 2, I just feel like we keep purchasing more affordable desks, and if we would have just gotten a good one to start, we would have had the same one. But that's one thing we got to do, and then we got to figure out how to like take the cords over and down so that way they're not like a hazard and they're not ugly. We need to paint the bookshelves. We are going to still paint them brown. We need to do a ton of touch-ups for paint throughout the room. Add the hardware to the doors on the bookcase. We're going to add a fan in here because this room is so insanely hot, and it only got hotter with the dark room. I need a little bench for underneath my desk so I can work, and then we have to decorate it. Like we got to put stuff on the walls, we got to fill the bookshelves. That I do think I'm gonna go slow with because there's like I think 8 or 9 bookshelves that I need to decorate, and I don't want to just like buy a bunch of stuff. So that'll be the last thing for sure. But we definitely just like feel so much better about this space. We started it in January, you guys. We've literally been on a standstill for like 7 months. But the pro side to that is it's really spaced out like the purchases that we've had to make for this room, because doing like a makeover for any space is clearly expensive. It adds up. But I do appreciate the fact that we have spaced it out and taken our time. We haven't had too many hiccups with the process, which I feel like I need to knock on wood now. But yeah, it was super nice to just make some good progress this weekend. Like, I'm sorry, are you kidding me? Angel freaking girl. Rocky too, just literally chilling, waiting. They are the best.
Whoa, this is cool.
Do you like the city?
Yeah.
And do you see how the city's kind of going on the wall?
Yeah.
Here, put your Spideys down so you can play. Echo, do you see your costumes?
I see my costume.
That's so fun.
I see my
We can put one on in a minute, okay? You can use the tower. There's all your Paw Patrols. Do you guys want one of Spidey and his amazing friends, one of the Paw Patrols, or something else?
Spidey's, but I want Ghost Spider.
Okay, Echo, are you okay with Ghost Spider?
No.
Who do you want? Echo, Ghost Spider?
Yeah.
Okay. The kids are playing so good. A bit crazy, but so good. And it's always when they play like super well that I like want to leave and go do something. I really just want to get out of the house for a second. I've been home all day besides going to the gym this morning, and I want to get like a drink or something. I just feel like parched. And they got up a little early. They were both up at like 2:30, and so instead of waiting till 3, I was just like, what the heck, I will get them. And it's only 3:23, and we still have like an hour and a half before dinner. And I just want to get out of the house, but they're doing so good, of course. Toy rotations, I'm telling you, they will work. It did take them like 5 or 10 minutes to like really like get into it, but now, after just some like little nudges, they are enjoying themselves for sure. They won't let me leave. Okay, while they're entertained, playing super well, I figured I would chat with you guys about Rocky's birthday, because if you are not new around here, you know I love me a good birthday party. I love going all out. I just think it's so much fun, but I decided I didn't really want to do that this year because 1, I wanted to do a trip on his actual birthday, and 2, I just wanted to make it like very low key. I didn't want to have to stress day of, and I didn't want to worry about like getting pictures and all that kind of stuff. As much as I love doing that, it is also very stressful. And so for his actual birthday, we actually are not going to be in town. It's on a Saturday. And I'm a very big stickler about us like all spending time together on their birthdays. For birthday parties, I feel like we're never really together because we're just kind of like tending to everyone. And so we're gonna do his party the week before, and then on his actual birthday, we will be in California. We're gonna go to the beach. They are both so excited. They have been asking to go, and I'm stoked about it. We're just gonna kind of walk around and hang out and chill at the beach. What? There's a little dilemma because for his birthday party, I did get the opportunity to work with a brand that I'm really excited to work with and that I've been wanting to partner with for a few months now. And so I do want to make it cute because I just love doing that. And so I'm trying to figure out the details. I'm trying to think if I should just like set up a little mock party and then just like transfer that on the birthday party, or if I'm gonna use that actually for like his birthday morning, because I like to decorate like the space for when he wakes up on his birthday. I don't want it to go to waste by any means, but I don't want to be worrying about that on his birthday party. So it will be cute still. It's going to be Spidey and his amazing friends themed. I don't know if I said that. But for his party, we are going to do a pool party because it's just so dang hot here. I want to get like a bounce house that I can go on and go down a slide with him because I just think that's so fun. And then we're also going to do like a projector movie night. I'm going to have Spidey and his amazing friends playing it while they're swimming. And I just think he's going to love it. So that is my birthday plans. If you guys want to see how I make that semi-cute, let me know. I did do a Marvel themed birthday party for him last year, so he still is obsessed with like action figures and that kind of stuff. So I have some similar ideas. But yeah, that is what we're doing. I am mostly excited to go to California and to just spend that time as a family. I do feel like after the last month of just things being a little off, us like having that sickness and just whatever, I am excited to just like spend some quality time with my little family.
How's it going?
Hi, good, how are you?
You had the AK and the Coke Zero on the shirt ticket?
Yes.
That total would amount to be $8.47. Here's the... Was it a super skinny AK?
Yes.
Okay, there's that. Here's the Coke Zero. And then that shirt.
Awesome, thank you. You too. Mama's gonna do it this time, okay? Thank you. Alright, you guys want some cookie? Ooh, it's nice and cold. Go, Echo, go! Hurry, Flora's lava! Hurry! There you go. Oh! Are you okay?
Like this.
Dude, I was hearing your gorilla smash. It was making me laugh. I heard you go, 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 gorilla smash. Hey, look at me. I promise dinner is gonna be so yummy, okay? Will you try it for me?
I don't want noodles.
Okay. I don't have Mama's bread. I need to make it tomorrow. Cornstarch. You want to keep this up until it starts. This is something we've been I do not know how that man gets off of a full shift of work and has that kind of energy for our kids, but I am so thankful for it. I get to cook dinner in peace because he just takes over, and the kids like just absolutely love this part of day. I am trying something new here. Instead of heavy cream, I used blended cottage cheese for like my own Alfredo sauce with chicken stock, butter, and Parmesan cheese too. It always looks like a little runny before I add the noodles, but as soon as the noodles get in there, it all kind of just like thickens up. It tastes weird?
No, it tastes good.
Okay.
Is it with the ghee?
No, I used cottage cheese instead of heavy cream.
Oh yeah, it's bomb.
Extra protein, boy.
Sure.
What do you think? The kids are not happy with what I made for dinner. Are we coming around?
That's why with the eyes something harder, but it's pink.
Something harder?
Yeah, but it's pink.
Okay.
Echo's bowl.
Nope.
Rocky's bowl.
No.
Echo's placemat.
No.
Echo's drink.
No.
Mama's cup over there.
No.
Your cheeks.
No.
Pink.
My tongue.
Yep.
You're such a liar, dude.
Say, Dada, don't call me a liar.
Don't tell me why.
Sorry. I think you tricked us actually.
You said it was something harder.
Did you trick us?
Yeah,
Or
but-
when did you pick Mama's tongue?
When I said
Was
it.
It was pink.
Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox?
Not in the box, not with the fox, not in the house, not with the mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Could you in a car? Eat them. Here they are. I would not, could not in a car.
It's not you.
Oh, gotcha. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I'm Sam, I am.
I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be.
Where's your wolf? Y'all, this stalling with toddler sleep is rough. I am so insanely tired right now, and I'm like, why am I so tired? And then I remember I was up at 10:45 with Rocky, 11:30, 12:30, and 3 with Echo. And then I got up at 5:45 to go to the gym. That's why I'm tired. I just wanted to share a little bit about toddler sleep with you guys. I feel like I did kind of in the last video, but I didn't really give any tips, and I do feel like we're like slowly making some progress, whereas for like 2 months I was literally ripping my hair out. And so I wanted to share with you guys because this video has become like a toddler parent video, and I don't know, like I've said in the past, I just am trying to find anything and everything to make my life easier, and I'm assuming you guys are in the same boat. So the stalling at this age, at Echo's age of like 2.5 or so, is brutal. And it's been really bad. Like, I have not been okay. She only wants me, and she stalls like crazy. And I've lost my temper a ton, and I think that's what kind of led to that little like mental breakdown I had about a week and a half ago that I think I kind of briefly shared with you guys. But ever since then, I've been really trying my best to keep my calm because it was not helping anyone. And I really do feel like that has been helping. I just put her down and I remained calm the whole time. I did have to step out for a second because she wasn't listening. I let her kind of have a second, and then I went back in and she completely stopped. And then the same thing happened with nap times today. So I really feel like staying calm and just like kind of expecting it to happen and being okay with that is very helpful because honestly, I don't know if there's any going around it. I feel like this is like a joke with toddlers that it's a thing. So I'm assuming most people deal with it. A couple other things that I do feel like help a little bit is to limit screen time. We don't have any during the day typically, but for the last little bit, especially with the sickness, I was putting it on after their naps. and today I tried not doing it, and I do feel like it helped. But like in the past we never did it, and I feel like that really helped too. I don't think it's gonna eliminate it, but I do think like the overstimulation of TV like definitely adds to the craziness of my toddler's behaviors if they're consuming it. So I definitely try to like watch how much they are consuming. The other thing is sugar. I feel like obviously if you give your kids sugar, they're gonna be like all kind of crazy and ramped up. And so I try my best to like not give them a ton, especially like towards the end of the day. Although you guys did see they did have a cookie at like 3:30 today. So that kind of bit me in the ass a little bit, but they actually did pretty good. We ended up like getting some energy out, and I feel like it helped, which is another thing. I feel like just like letting them like go crazy a little bit. We have like a lot of climbing stuff in the loft, and we have like that swing and just like all of that kind of motion I hear helps. One of you guys actually messaged me saying that like rocking your kid in a blanket helps. I did try it once and it did not help me, but I will try it again because I think it's that whole like swinging motion. I'm pretty sure is like something to do with like a sensory thing for them. I remember an occupational therapist that I followed on Instagram mentioned that too. But just like letting them get their energy out, be crazy, jump on the couch, run around, like do all those things. It's just like exerting energy, and it's helpful. Bedtime routine, I do feel like is something we have been a stickler since the day both my kids were born. We always read a book before bed. We always do the sound machine, the lights down. Whatever it is you choose to do, it's always the same for us. So it kind of like signals to them like, okay, it's time for bed. Proper wake windows is something else I've been working on with Echo. I do feel like her afternoon wake window was a little bit too short, so I've been slowly trying to lengthen that, which is also why when she wakes up early, I do try and kind of get her. She does not stay in her room past 3 p.m. and we usually get her down between 7 and like 7:30, but I do think we need to push more towards that like 5-hour wake window, which is why I'm kind of letting her get up at like 2:30 so we can get to like 7:30. And then the rest I'm just like hoping and praying because I don't really know what the F I'm doing, and I'm just trying to get some more sleep. So if you guys have any other tips, please comment them down below. Literally this like video is also me like venting to you guys and trying to get help as well, because we are doing great in some areas and others not so much, which I just feel like that is life. There's always a balance to things. I feel like some things are super easy, some things are super hard, and it's just kind of like the luck of the draw which one you have to deal with. I am thinking in the next video I want to share more so about myself again and just like things that I've been doing that have really been making me feel better. I did mention in the last video that I was just kind of having a hard time mentally, and I feel like I'm slowly coming out of it. And I think it would be fun to just kind of share like a lot of the things I do for myself throughout the day as a toddler mom, as a mom who works. That just like kind of helps me. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Or if you really just want like me vlogging what I'm doing throughout the day, let me know that too. I do feel like I've done so much of that I feel like I need to add things to it, and I can't just simply share, but let me know if that's just something in my head I need to get over. But seriously, you guys, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. The people that sit here and watch like 30 minutes, I'm like, I love you. And I totally get it because I have so many people that I do that for. And it just means the most to me that you guys find that within me. So thank you. Oh my gosh, the sun is like perfectly setting through the window right here. It's so pretty. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. Thank you guys for being here. I so appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye guys.